NT Media Productions presents I'm Making It Happen. Hi, and welcome to another episode of I'm Making It Happen with exceptionally yours, Nykole Tyson. And we are in the heart of St. Thomas at the fabulous Polite Society located across from Emancipation Garden. Now, L'Oréal has officially expanded its brand right here in the Virgin Islands. So stay tuned because today's episode is about bold styles, fresh confidence, and of course about making it happen in the beauty industry right here in the Virgin Islands. St. Thomas to be specific, right here at Polite Society. So come along with me. We're here at Polite Society with the owner, Steven De Lorenzo, and we are at the opening of you carrying the line Redken, L'Oreal's product line, right?
Sort of a launch party. We're prepping models for the launch tomorrow. They're using the salon to get everything done, and now that they're coming to the island, we'll be incorporating a lot of their products into our business as well as other businesses in the area. So it's kind of exciting. Big day.
There's a lot of movement, and you have like 3 models, and I love it that they all have different textured hair. And so I love that you were cognizant of having the variety and incorporating ethnicity.
Versatility is there, and I think the more that we work with it and learn the product line, we're going to see how it applies. But definitely it's a product. All of their products are product lines that work for all types of hair. And I think we'll see that today through like what's happening and more and more the longer that it's down here. Yeah.
So we're here with Varushka Concepcion, and she is the business development manager for L'Oreal itself. How did the whole collaboration come about?
Yeah, everything started with this great partnership that we have with Lotus Alliance, which is our distributor for Virgin Island. And so they came with a very interesting initiative of extend our brand distribution to the market. So that was how everything started, our partnership with Lotus and their initiative of bringing the brands to the USVII.
You're a major brand, and to be included in your distribution, that's amazing. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, no, we and Lotus identify this great community of stylists that you guys have here, and always our mission is to give that communities the tools that they need to develop their business, to develop themselves through education, and also to help them to give their clients what they need. So when we gave education, we don't only go through the product knowledge, but also how they can manage and administrate their business per se, for give you an example, and also how they should manage their social media, how they can grow their business. So it's a whole thing. It's a 360 support to all the community of stylists.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
That you guys have such a deep interest in, not just because sometimes you think, oh, there's just a brand, you're just making sure that it's being distributed wherever it is, but that you're interested specifically in the client and your those who have your products being successful within their business. Is this your first time to the Virgin Islands?
Yes.
How are you liking St. Thomas so far?
So far, so good. The vibe is there.
All right. So as an education coordinator, what does that consist of?
So I'm the key player that works in L'Oreal, but works around the distributors to coordinate like educational events around brands that I have in charge.
So tell us about those brands.
So I work with Redken, Misani, Paul Pryet, Kerastase, L'Oreal Professionnel, Purology, and Biolash Professional. So there's a lot of products, a lot of ranges. Like our focus is to have like the ranges and the products for every type of hair.
I have the honor of sitting with Jose Alejandro Romero, who's the general manager of Lotus Alliance, as well as Carolina Sanchez, and she's a marketing director. So tell us, what is Lotus Alliance?
Lotus is a distributor, a master distributor based out of Miami. We have contract distribution with major brands such as L'Oréal, and they have seven brands for the professional product division. We have the responsibility of distributing the brand into certain islands in the Caribbean.
How did St. Thomas or Virgin Islands even get on your radar?
Yeah, the proximity to Puerto Rico allows us to bring more frequent flights into the territory. We have a sales team in Puerto Rico, also inventory in PR, and as well that we have the inventory in Miami. But St. Thomas allows us to build a community faster, more efficient than any other location. We have the people come from the U.S. into the mainland U.S. into the USVI. St. Thomas is a heavy traffic of people, snowbirds coming down into the island. The cruise company, there's a lot of traffic into it, so it's like 1 million people visiting the island in a season. We're gonna teach and educate the people that we invite, mostly hairdressers and hair salon owners, and it's a very exclusive opportunity for the territory. We're also doing a partnership with a local beauty school. And the idea is give them the exposure that they wouldn't have if people like us actually bring the big names into the market. So that's the whole goal.
And how can you tell if you need to trim your ends?
So one telltale sign is snagging. So your hair has a hard time being detangled and staying detangled. So you're constantly hitting a nook, like of a stopping point, and then frizziness, so your hair is not retaining the moisture. No matter how much product you're in, you're still fraying out, and then sometimes it's visible, so that frizz is a telltale sign. That's why I explained to her that when you have a higher texture type that already sits in more of a frizz type pattern, you have to stretch it out. That way you can see the difference between what is texture and what's split.
The beauty corner will be formally open on October 1st, but we want to do a launch towards the end of November, where everything is kind of set in place. It's the formal launch and ribbon open, all that stuff is in November.
And so as you can see with the store, I mean, there's a lot of products here. And so what I love about the private transformational showing today was very intentional about using the right products for each type of hair. And so I really appreciate that because I learned a lot. I really appreciate that you are bringing that to St. Thomas. Where we will be able to participate in St. Croix coming over. So hint, we look forward that sometime the expansion gets to St. Croix.
Definitely. And for us, it was important. We work with professionals, with the best. This brand is renowned and known for investment in research and education and expanding. So make sure we have a line of products that cover all the hairstyles, types, and needs. For us, it's a major purpose within our company, not only working with the brand, but Lotus as our company. We really focus on providing the tools and access to, and not regionally. So this is for everybody to have access. We try to cater to the local, that's part of the research that you were asking about before, how we strategically came about to St. Thomas or the USBI, BBI Islands. There is such a wide variety of clientele and businesses, and we want to make sure that we bring as many resources as possible.
It's your first physical location.
It is.
That's
indeed.
amazing.
Yes,
You know?
indeed. Been in the making for the last 16 months, a year and a half or so. And the portal, the shop is been on up and running for a couple of years already. We're doing a refacing of the web, and the idea was to bring the online business into the brick and mortar distribution. Putting together everything that we've been talking about is kind of like the opportunity came on with the research that we were doing, trying to do the foot on the ground and selling the products. The space where we are right now in the Buccaneer Mall was actually open out for a lease. One of the hairstylists that we are working with refer us to the person that was here, and kind of like makes sense. At that particular trip, we were like trying to do the strategy to get this happening, but we were in the pursuit without knowing that we were actually pursuing this particular location. So yeah, we went from online to brick and mortar, and this idea was actually, the first store was in PR, but things didn't work out the way that we were setting up. So everything St. Thomas offer was like making sense, one thing after the other. The people that we are hiring to work in the stores are local people. The people that we are working with in regards of distribution, they've been here for 10, 15 years. So we really want to be part of the community. We really want to be contributing to the community. And understanding the needs of the hairstylist and the consumer allow us to present a solution that is an ongoing process of improvement and getting closer more efficiently to everybody that actually looking for products in the profile in the industry that we are in. So we had a brand, 7 brands under the umbrella of L'Oréal, Kerastase, Redken, Matrix, Pureology, L'Oréal Professionnel, Mizani. All those brands are really seeking education, seeking a community that follow them because they believe on the products that they have. And being part of that distribution it kind of align everything together. So we have people that are looking for brands like the ones that we have. The brands are looking for the type of people that we are offering the products to. So the concept behind everything that we are doing, I mean, the product is just a tool to measure how well we're doing. But in reality, we really want to seek a community of professionals, hairstylists that are hungry for learning, hungry for getting more education, be prepared for the constant changes that the beauty industry actually offers to them.
Perfect. So I just want to re-emphasize what you were saying. So this is the first location officially for the beauty corner, yes. Right? Mm-hmm. Pro Boutique. So it went from online. Now this is the first location in the anywhere. It's the first one in the Virgin, not just in the Virgin. It's the first one anywhere. So right now, St. Thomas has the first location, and this the products here that we you see that was behind us, and they are L'Oréal products. Correct. And they're mainly for the professionals, like stylists. Correct. So it's not really so would you say like customers or just some consumers, regular consumers would walk in the store, or you're just saying specifically stylists are the ones that are to purchase
the products? Yeah, all professional products is like a medical recipe. Okay. That you need a prescription to get the products. Each of the products that we have here is the concentration that you will have in any shampoo that you will find in a pharmacy or supermarket is completely different. So if it's not used properly, you can actually, instead of doing good, it will harm you. So the idea of working with professionals, the referral of that professionals, because they understand your hair, they understand your type of issue with the scalp and all those things. So working together with a professional allows us to deliver products catering your needs and understanding the needs that you have. So that's why we don't go directly to the public. We go with professionals, and that community is really important to highlight that the community that we want to build is a community of professionals. Anybody can follow our online business, but any explanation that we have there through blogs or communication that we share is from people that actually study the product, understand the brands, understand the scalp, understand the type of hair. So offering something that is from professionals to the consumer is our specialty.
I have not used their products before. I did not know this brand existed. I knew about their makeup, L'Oreal's makeup, but I did not know about their hair products. And actually, while she was washing my hair, Rachel, she was telling me that they actually have products set aside for those curlier, more natural textures of hair. So she was giving me some examples of ones that I could buy to use to help me retain moisture, especially living here. Once again, we deal with a lot of humidity, so my hair tends to get really dry and frizzy. So she was showing me some different things that L'Oreal is going to be carrying for our hair types, which I absolutely love.
I think that one of the things about living down here is that there aren't a lot of options for products and everything. So I'm really excited that Redken's down here with all of these different products. I was a little nervous about like seeing how everything goes with the texture of my hair and different products and everything. But I think that it seems so far like it feels very light from what they have in it so far. So I'm excited.
So what I love about this is that you're adding another line of products that stylists can use or incorporate into their skill and taking care of their clients here. But then you're also providing education. And from what I learned today, also keeping them on trend of what's out there and making sure that, so that's what we want, when we get out there, we want to know what's hip, what's, and what works, what's not, and not just what's in trend, what's going to look good on me. The person specifically. What does that look like in regards to keeping continuing the education, like how it started today? What is that going to look like in regards to getting more stylists to be involved throughout the territory? Because I know we're on St. Thomas, but we have, stylists on St. Croix. So how is that we're getting out to participate in whatever other knowledge base events you're going to be having?
Right. Well, people like you actually help us out to reach out to more people. So the word to mouth, I think, is what we are aiming for. The success that we are having today in regards of spreading the news is because the people that we reach out first, they understood the concept and they spread the news to somebody else. So we were expecting 5 salons and we end up being with 60 people tomorrow, all related to the industry. It's a word-to-mouth activity, reaching out to the different territories, the different islands. It's a process. We approach St. Croix, we approach Tortola and the BBIs. The support that we received from St. Thomas was really strong at the beginning, so that allows us to set base here and then spread the news into the rest of the territory. So it's a word of mouth from professionals to professionals. And the brands that we represent and emphasize a lot with the brands is they're well known, and we're just getting closer to the community. And it will be easier for them to reach out to the products and the education. And we have a complete strategy with Caro that is setting up a strategy to get closer to the schools, and the schools getting the seeding process to get the future professionals for the industry. So the vision that the brands have to build that next generation, we are executing it. So that's what we're doing through word of mouth.
Well, it's amazing. So what I love is that what I'm hearing is that you're building the capacity for stylists in the territory right now in St. Thomas, but throughout not just the territory of the USVI, but the British Virgin Islands. And so, more stylists so we can have educated, knowledgeable people that are really taking care of individuals here the right way, especially also learning about our natural hair. You can use these products on your hair. That's what I learned today. At first, I thought it was just a certain type of individual that you might use L'Oreal. But I learned today it could be used on my hair. And also there's specific products that is used for, our hair, that's maybe more curly or more textured or dry and whatnot.
Fortunately, and in addition to word to mouth, we really do work with professionals and working with local stylists. We visited the territory. We've gone to St. Croix and Tortola, and the stylists there have access to us as well. So reaching out, they can retail, they can purchase here and recommend to their consumers, their customers. So you could use it professionally. We are the tool for the salons, and then the salons just reach the end consumer, the person who's there sitting in their chair, so they know this. And there's specialized products for every type of hair: textured hair, curly hair, hair that's gone through treatment, the whole set of color tones, super platinum blondes, all the way to let me do something non-invasive, very natural. So we have the natural brands, we have the everything in between, and then the full treatment and the back bar. So we cover all our bases. We have tools here locally, and St. Thomas just happens to be a comfortable bridge between all the islands in the region.
I love that. Comfortable bridge. So tell us, how are we going to continue to stay connected, learn more, and get this information?
Just follow us on the beautycorner.shop. We're going to have news out of there. The social media will start reposting information where and how we're going to start doing education. The local news, and hopefully we're still cooperating with you to get more news out there. This event that we are doing tomorrow is going to be scheduled twice a year. We want to participate with the schools to be part of the graduate program. So it's a lot of things that we are working to bring education to the community at different levels. So people are really professional already executing their profession, and people that are just coming into the market as a new professionals into the market. So the whole idea is just to let people know through the social media. Here in St. Thomas will be our base. Anything that we do will be published and spread through the multiple channels. So that's our end goal.
Okay. So this is the beautycorner.shop that individuals should look to connect to and stay informed. Social media platforms will be available soon, but all updated information will be on that website. Correct. And what I want to emphasize again, stylists between the St. Thomas, St. John, St. Croix, the British Virgin Islands, and even neighboring other islands, stay connected, because maybe St. Thomas will be the hub for many of the other islands, extended other islands. You said it's going to be something twice a year. Right. And so this could be a bigger thing. I heard that you guys had a major event in Trinidad. Right. And so I'm looking forward to something like that being here in the territory. Yeah, for sure. Using this as a base allows us to reach out different islands in the territory. And the way that we set things up is there's an event in New York from Redken. We really want to invite people from the island that participate with us, that be part of the community. Oh. They will win those tickets to participate in the Redken event.
You can follow Rachel Red. She's also the educators that we have here today, Raiza Gavilan and Rachel Red. They're both stylists, Redken. And they're here on island. Actually, Rachel's family is from St. Thomas. Her
husband, from St. Thomas.
So we felt like it all kind of fell into place perfectly. So you can also follow them. They'll be posting things and kind of stay tuned and connected. It's twice a year, the major events, but then there's also, fortunately we have online connection. Right. So we will give access to smaller courses. We also tailor to VIP events for stylists or salons who are interested. They can reach out if we haven't contacted you yet, or you're interested in getting some more depth. That's definitely a possibility. And then definitely the local schools and communities is where we're headed.
So I love that. And even if it's not in person, I'm sure you'll have virtual events, right? And updates or educational opportunities that way. We
coordinate, like I said, with L'Oréal, their education team. We make sure that we can connect them to the local stylist. And not only that, we do follow-up Q&As. We one-on-ones with the educators. So there's lots of little development programs as we begin to develop the region and really procure which are the needs that we need to answer to first. We create that link between the brand and the educators and the stylists, the professionals.
Mucho gusto.
Muchas gracias.
Did I say right? Okay.
Para nosotros también.
And so, is there anything else you want to say?
No, I want to thank you very much for your time, the opportunity to share our news. And thank you very much for being part of this evolution in regards of education.
I want to say I'm very honored to be a part of this. I've learned so much, and to know that this is the first location of a brick and mortar for the beauty corner that was online. Now it's a tangible location, right? First time ever is on St. Thomas, and to be a part of it is an honor. So thank you so much for the opportunity as well. And that, now we have stylists in the Virgin Islands, British and the U.S. Virgin Islands. You know where to go to find out more information is the
beautycorner.shop.
Beautycorner.shop. And we're located here on St. Thomas at the
Buccaneer Mall.
And it's right across from Yacht Haven Grand.
That is correct, yeah. A walking distance from the ship, the port.
So all stylists calling on you. You want to find the best and the latest trends and
new products. It's what's happening. This is the place you want to be.
oh my gosh, when I walked in here, it smelled so good.
Delicious.
And delicious. Like, ooh, and then it's like a totally different, fragrance. And then like all of the products. So we're gonna walk around here and just, take a look at all the stuff that you have available.
I wanted to say in particular thank you to the community, the local community here in St. Thomas. We've received so much support from not only the stylists, but the realtors that they've put us in contact with. Honestly, I feel like we're almost locals, if I may say. We've received support and love from our neighbors. We have the Phoenix Salon right here next to us. Okay. The school, Miss Edwards, she's put us in contact with the models that we're transforming and remodeling and doing their transformation. And today, the event was hosted by Polite Society Salon here, of course, in St. Thomas. They've received us really with arms wide open, and I just wanted to take opportunity to extend our gratitude to the local community.
Yes, it has been a great experience today. And so you guys did a very awesome job with connecting. And it was so many different people in the room, people I knew, and then people that's new. And I was like, wow, they have people from Atlanta and Puerto Rico, and it's Miami. And it's like, wow. And, individuals from St. Croix and St. Thomas. And so it was amazing. And so I appreciate you on all you bring into the community that's going to just, explode. And I want to thank you to watching I'm Making It Happen, as always, with the exception of yours, Nykole Tyson. As I always say, if you don't see something happening, create it like they're doing. Be the change. And until next time, keep thinking outside the box, coloring outside the lines. And remember, it's about you, me, we. So make it happen. This was an NT Media production. Thank you for watching.